Hi, it's James Harrison here to talk about the next Daily Drumming Influences Revisited, originally posted in 2012. Today it is Rick Allen. Rick Allen is a drummer for Def Leppard. Now, I had become a Def Leppard fan through the MTV era, if you want to call it that. When they first came out, I think the Pyromania album is the one that really caught my attention, although I had heard a couple of songs before that. But that album was great. I think the drumming was fantastic. The sound was great. It was nice to hear the cowbell and some of the music and stuff like that. And I just thought the tunes were good, the vocal, wall of vocals, everything. But Rick Allen's drumming was really, really powerful. And I really liked it. And, they became very successful. And then he had a tragic car accident and he lost his arm, his left arm. And as a drummer, of course, we use all four limbs. Not that anybody who's not a drummer doesn't, but it's a tragic loss for anybody. But for a drummer, it hits home a little close to home. And his rehabilitation process was quite long. But I have to say, I gained more respect for that band, Def Leppard, in their process of sticking with him, and then being okay with losing money. And I guess the record company had that much belief in him because the time frame from Pyromania to Hysteria was pretty tremendous. And I think they re-recorded that, if I'm not mistaken, 3 times. I think they did it with Mutt Lange, and they got rid of him, redid it again, and then they brought Mutt Lange back. And in that process, Rick Allen had rehabilitated himself, and through help with some others, came up with this electronic setup where he had pedals to play a snare, and if he was going like daga daga da, he would actually play his right hand and his left foot, and it would trigger the sound, so it would be daga daga da. It'd be the same sound. And they released that album, and I think either Animal or Woman was first. I think it was Woman and then Animal. But Pour Some Sugar on Me is the tune that went gangbusters. To me, the whole album is stellar. I put it on my perfect album list. The drum mix is great. Even though it's electronic triggers, it sounds great, and his drumming is tremendous. And the highest praise I can give anybody is it's a perfect album, in my opinion, and his drumming is incredible. And what a stellar band to stick by him and wait. And, it's great that the album went on to such success that they dug out of the hole that they were in financially and became one of the top bands in the world. They were already big, but that album sent them into the stratosphere. And from that point on, I've been a big fan of the band, and the fact that that brotherhood stayed together through thick and thin. And there have been a lot of trials and tribulations for that band, but to stick by Rick Allen through that whole process was incredible. And I have the highest respect for him as a musician, as a drummer. I don't know him personally as a person, but to go through that and to come out the way he did, and to be just as present, just as musical, just as much of a drumming influence, if not more, to me than before, is a reason that he's the drummer or a drumming influence for today. I can't say enough about him. And again, I can't say enough kudos to the band for sticking with him and not giving into pressure from the record companies or management to replace him. Or I'm sure 1,000 drummers jumped in line. I'll do it. And for them to hold back until Rick was ready was great. And can't say enough good things about it. But the drummer of the day, what an amazing person. Rick Allen from Def Leppard.